Texas Rangers at Seattle Mariners series sponsorship is presented by Echo Outdoor Power Equipment. We welcome you to Safeco Field here in Seattle, Washington. It is Jackie Robinson Day in all of Major League Baseball as the Mariners tee it up Game 2 against the Texas Rangers. Hi, everybody. Dave Sims along with Mike Blowers. It is a pleasure to wear this 42 here. Michael's got one as we pay tribute to not only a great baseball player, but one of the greatest Americans who ever lived. And as a black American, it is really big for me to be a part of this celebration, let me tell you.
It's a great celebration on the most important date in baseball, and I think that you have to think back to Ken Griffey Jr., who was with us yesterday, making the phone call to Bud Selig, the commissioner at the time in 1997, to wear the retired number 42. And as you watch this game tonight, you'll see everybody in uniform with that number.
Here. Let's talk about what the Mariners did last night. It was a lot of good stuff. And, you know, coming into last night's game, a lot of little things weren't working. Well, last night, just about everything Scott Servais put in play, it came to be. It was not too bad. A 2-1 victory last night. And here we go. It started with the big fella, Felix Hernandez.
And no surprise, everything started with Felix last night. He was tremendous. He's had great command so far this year. This is his third start, but he really pitched well last night, was efficient with his pitches, able to get deep into the ball game.
Coming to this at-bat, Nelson Cruz was 7 for 39. Still looking for his first home run. He got this one. And I talked to him today. Got it just below the sweet spot. That shows you how strong he is.
And then how about the rookie Mitch Haniger off to a great start for the Mariners. We thought that maybe this was his fourth home run of the year as he hit it out to left field at the time. It was a tie ball game. They needed somebody to come up with a big base hit, and it was Mitch Haniger. You can see C.B. Buckner waving it as a home run. We thought it was 3 runs for the Mariners, but Philly Colbert says no after the replay. Hit the top of the fence back, bounced back in for 1 RBI.
The lefty specialist, late inning situation, Mark Zepchinski gets the job done. Yeah, pump that fist as he keeps the Rangers off the board.
And why not finish it with some electric Eddie Diaz last night. Hit 100 miles an hour a couple of times. Was really struggling this last outing, but everything came together for the Mariners last night, including Diaz getting the save with a dominant fastball.
Our day started with Ken Griffey Jr. statue being unveiled right outside on the corner of Edgar and Dave. It's going to rain here forever. Glad you're with us. Mariner baseball, Game 2 against the Rangers. First pitch is straight ahead. Good to have you with us here at Safeco Field. Mariners taking on the Texas Rangers. Jackie Robinson's number retired 20 years ago. Ken Griffey Jr.'s number retired recently. And those are two significant numbers here, to say the least. Everybody wearing 42. That's big James Paxton taking the mound here for his third start. He has been sensational. And one of the first guys he's going to face, or the first guy he's going to face, is Carlos Gomez, 2 for 4 in last night's game. As we take a look at the rest of the batting order put together by Jeff Bannister.
Elvis Andrus off to a fast start, hitting second behind Gomez, and then you have Mazara, also one of their better hitters. Drove in the only run for the Rangers last night. Mike Napoli was with Cleveland last year, the DH. He will hit cleanup tonight against Paxton, 0 for 7 with his 3 strikeouts. Delino DeShields will round out the 9 for the Rangers. Did not play last night, back in the lineup tonight. For James Paxton, this will be his third start in the year. 1-0 record, has yet to give up an earned run. 13 innings pitched, 13 strikeouts for James. Opponents hitting just 130 against him. And a look at the defense. Martin back in the lineup, so he'll be in center. Dyson moves back over to left field. Taylor Motter will be the shortstop. Danny Valencia at first base, and Mike Zunino will do the catching.
Good crowd on hand here at Safeco Field. Still a lot of sunshine and blue sky here. It's James Paxton ready to rock and roll. Here we go. First pitch of the ball game. Swing and a miss by Gomez. 94 from Big Pax. Third start for James. Outstanding in his last outing against Houston. 55 degrees, wind out of the west.
You can look at his last outing against Houston. Ended up picking up his win. 7 innings, 4 hits. Did not give up an earned run. A couple of walks. He had 8 strikeouts in that outing.
1-1 to Gomez. Outside. Fielding Colbreth. Balls and strikes tonight. Mark Carlson, first base. C.B. Buckner at second, and Manny Gonzalez at third. 2-1. There's that high fastball. Gomez hitting at $175 with 3 home runs, 4 runs batted in, and a couple of doubles. There's the defensive alignment. It's an attention getter. 3-2. Fouled away.
The 2 previous starts for Paxton, both of them against Houston, and the one thing that he was able to do is dominate on the inner half of the plate to the right-handed hitters.
And he loses Gomez on a 3-2 pitch. They'll bring up Elvis Andrus, off to a fabulous start. Third in batting, second in total bases, first in slugging. Tied for first hitting against left-handers. Passed him to the clubhouse today. I've seen you bunt before. Says you're going to see some tonight. So let's see what happens here.
For Paxton, fastball, curve, slider, changeup. His fastball on average this year 96 miles an hour.
Seager at third, even creeping in. There's a strike. Elvis 3 for 12 against Paxton. Elvis 2 for 4 in last night's game. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch. The lefty from Ladner, British Columbia, James Paxton, ahead here of Andrus, who's working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Last pitch was his curveball at 80 miles an hour. His slider 88 to 90.
Up the middle, Motter taking himself, and a double play.
James able to jam Andrus a little bit. Routine ground ball for Motter. He takes it himself.
A quick 2 outs. There's Nomar Mazara. He too fine start. First in RBIs, third in hits in the American League. Cano moves out to short right field. Mazara looks at his strike. 1 for 4 with an RBI last night. 4-game hitting streak for him.
Most teams are going to sit the lefties on the days that James is going to pitch, because of that pitch right there in the fastball pitching inside. In fact, when he pitched against Houston, Reddick was the only one that had to start against him as far as a left-hander goes. Rangers tonight have 3 left-handed hitters in the lineup: Mazara, Odor, and Gallo.
That is one open stance there. Seager positioned properly, throws him out. A good start. James Paxton, a double play and a ground out. Looking for a second win. Dyson, Haniger, and Cano will lead things off when we get back. Jarrod Dyson, Mariners' only African-American player on the ball club, going to lead things off here in Jackie Robinson Day. Let's take a look at the rest of the Mariner batting order.
Mitch Haniger going to hit second in the lineup. He leads the club with 3 home runs. Had an RBI last night, just missing a home run. On this homestand for Nelson Cruz, hitting .375 with a home run and 3 RBIs. Leonys Martin out of the lineup last night, back in the lineup. He will bat 8th for the Mariners. For Andrew Cashner, this will be his first start of the year. So we'll take a look at last year. 5-game winner, ERA at a 5.25. In 132 innings, he had 112 strikeouts. And a look at the defense. Carlos Gomez will be in center field. Delino DeShields getting the start in left. Ryan Ruin did not play last night. He will be at first base, and Jonathan Lucroy will do the catching.
Cashner coming off of bicep soreness. Kept him idle for a greater part of spring training, making his Texas Ranger debut. Dyson 2 for 3 in last night's game. Cashner's a native Texan out of Conroe, and he's got to be thrilled to be able to grow a beard back. He had the beard in San Diego, got traded to Miami. Don Mattingly, as a Yankee his whole career, had a no facial hair policy, so he had to cut it. And now Mr. Cashner's brought it back with a vengeance. 1-2 to Dyson.
As I mentioned, this is his first start. He had biceps tendonitis and put him on the shelf for a little bit of time. So making his first start tonight.
Infield straight up for Dyson. Counted foul. Jeff Bannister, the skipper for the Rangers, likes the velocity, likes the pitchability of his new right-hander. There's Jeff, the 2015 American League Manager of the Year. They won the division the last 2 years. Here's a 1-2. Gomez tracking. 1 out. Bring up Mitch Haniger. And boy, has this young man opened eyes. How about this? He leads the ball club in runs, hits, total bases, doubles, and home runs. 2 for 4 with an RBI last night. Thought he had a 3-run homer. We showed that in the open. Head off the tape. Went to the review and showed that that's where it hit. And because Heredia still wondering why he went back to tag.
Yeah, he definitely should not have done that.
So it went up to be a long single. Mitch's got an 8-game hitting streak working, 11 for his last 32. One pitch. Bounces it to Gallo, playing for the injured Adrian Beltre, who's out for an indeterminate amount of time with a hamstring issue. 2 away. Well, a man named for Jack Roosevelt Robinson. Here comes Robinson Cano. Born in the Dominican Republic. Went to school in Jersey. So he really didn't become super familiar with Jackie Robinson, even though his dad named him after Jack, until he got up into the big leagues, into the pros actually, and then the minor leagues, and then up here to the big leagues. And his appreciation for Jackie Robinson is immense. And he's wearing his pants in a style up around the knee like they were back in the day. Robbie coming off an 0 for 3 performance last night. Everything but the stirrups. Foul ball, long way.
I think he has Jackie Robinson's number on his spikes tonight. I haven't seen those spikes before.
I saw something online today. Yeah, those. Okay,
there's a name, a signature. There it is.
That's good stuff right there. Amazing what the artisans in the shoe business can do anymore. 1-2. 4-game hitting streak for Robbie. And Colbert barking it out. 2-2.
That was 2 for 9 against Cashner in his career.
Two pitch. Moved his feet, full count.
Take a look at the Mariners lineup tonight. Kyle Seager has had some success. 3 for 8 with a home run off of Cashner.
Cashner, big guy, 6'6", 235. He's got a 3-2 pitch. Here to Robbie Cano. Hits it right to the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Easy throw over. And a 1-2-3 first. James Paxton had a good first inning. Double play, a big help and a ground out. See if he can keep that rolling as we go to the 2nd inning. honor of Jackie Roosevelt Robinson as we celebrate Jackie Robinson Day here, 15th of every April. How about this? Breaks a color barrier, 10 years in the majors, rookie of the year. The career numbers fabulous, 6-time All-Star and World Series champion in 1955. And it's not that long ago. We're only talking 70 years. And you think about as great a country as this is, they banned black people from this game from the late 1880s to 1947. Here's Mike Napoli. Napoli couldn't be happier to be with the Rangers. Thought he was going to get a big contract. He and Edwin Encarnacion were two big sluggers on the free agent market. Nap didn't get signed until about the middle of February. Talking about that, give a big sigh of relief, and he said it was good to be back in Texas because I already know everybody. I don't have to work too hard.
I thought it was an interesting winter. You mentioned the home runs, Dave, but over the course of the winter, a number of guys that had hit a lot of home runs had to wait late to sign.
2-2 to Napoli, leading off the second. Mike Zunino behind the plate for the Mariners. Napoli 0 for 3 last night. Slow start for him. Hitting at 158. 2-2. Yeah, Encarnacion, he signed late. So did Nap. I mean, what do you think the reason
Chris
is
Carter?
for that? Well, Carter was real late. Yeah, it might have been. He might have been close to February, like 26, 27.
I don't know. I just thought it was strange that obviously all these guys home runs and a track record of hitting a lot of home runs, but for whatever reason, a lot of general managers didn't value it as much. Normally, those guys would get signed first, but that wasn't the case.
Yeah, you'd think they'd be done between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and here, you know, Napoli's sweating it out in the middle of February. He's had a heck of a career. 35 years old, 8 trips to the playoffs. World Series ring with the Red Sox in 13. Swing and a miss, got him. He's 0 for 8 now against Paxton.
And a good fastball from James. 97 miles an hour. He ends up climbing the ladder. Talked about him pitching inside to the righties. This one right here is an elevated fastball, probably up out of the strike zone. There aren't too many people going to catch up to that fastball at 97. Letter high.
Here's tough cookie Rougned Odor 0 for 4 last night. First 2 times up, aggressively swinging at the first pitch. Let's see how Paxton goes after him. Goes after the first pitch. Easy play. Dyson 2 down. Time is now to join the club as a Mariners season ticket holder and lock in the best seats at the best prices to catch all the action at Safeco Field in 2017. More information on the many benefits you'll enjoy as a season ticket holder. Log on to Mariners.com/17. Brings up catcher Jonathan Lucroy. 2 out, nobody on. Lucroy played the last 47 games for Texas last year. Hit .276 after being traded away from Milwaukee.
3 for 6 with a home run against Paxton in his career.
1-1 to count.
I was thinking about this today. It's interesting to look at the numbers and people against Paxton because he's changed 3 different times. So you wonder when they accumulated those numbers in which Paxton they were facing.
Good point. 1-1. We've always liked James, but we really like this version. Ball and 2 strikes. Lucroy stepping out. Nice pacing by Paxton.
Like that last pitch was a changeup.
Two. Valencia will win that race to the bag, and Paxton's gone 1-2-3 in the second. Like we said, we like this version of James Paxton. Home second coming up with Nelly Cruz leading off. By Safeco Insurance. Find a local agent at safeco.com. Do more. By the Emerald Queen Casino, the entertainment capital of the Northwest. Visit emeraldqueen.com. And by Primera Blue Cross, your hometown health plan for 84 years. Beautiful night here, early or late afternoon, early evening here in Seattle. Nelson Cruz up to 195. He is climbing. Hits this one foul. 1 for 3 last night with his first home run for Mr. Cruz. And I had to ask him, because the sweet spot, you know where the sweet spot on that bat is, and he hit it just below. And he's so unbelievably, ridiculously strong. And you talked about it last night, the way the ball sliced.
Right.
Showing you how strong the guy is.
It was an inside-out swing on a fastball that was probably middle in. That's the reason why it was in just a little bit off the sweet spot on his bat. But
yeah, it's just below.
He's so strong. They're still able to hit a line drive out of the ballpark towards right center. I think the encouraging thing you mentioned is batting average right now at 195. But over the last 3 games, he has really squared the baseball up, and we're starting to see that exit velocity.
Yeah.
We saw 111 a couple of days ago. That's when he's on the right track.
Those are some scary numbers. Like that. That's pretty good exit velo there. Off the sideboard sticks. And he's going to rumble in with a double. Nelson Cruz, fine start to the Mariners' second inning. To second double of this young season.
And I was just talking about exit velocity, Dave, at 111. That one right there is 112 miles an hour.
Sold.
Yeah, and I'm not sure that Joey Gallo at third base has seen anything like this before coming his way. That was closer to the barrel.
Head sound too. Nelson Cruz, former Ranger. Here's Kyle Seager. 4-game hitting streak, 2 for 3 last night. See if the Mariners can get on the board here. First pitch outside. Kyle 3 for 8 with a homer against Andrew Kashner.
Rangers have the shift on with Kyle hitting, expecting him to pull the ball on the ground. Gomez, the center fielder, shading towards left center and deep.
One to Kyle. 6 for his last 13, covering his last 4 games.
He's his average up to 250 now.
Nelly checked in with his first home run. What do you say, Kyle? Been a while.
Kyle with 30 home runs last year.
Two and one. Another good crowd on hand here. Safeco Field, 41,855 last night. Ken Griffey Jr. statue night. Kyle hits it into right center field. Mazar's got the big arm. Nelly testing him, and he's in there safely. Throw off line. So man at third. Seager moves the man up. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Seattle Mariners and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Seattle Mariners. Bring up Taylor Motter here, batting in the 6th hole today. Shortstop. Gene Segura out on the DL. Hamstring issue. Gene, the leading hitter from the ball club. 313. Motter has acquitted himself quite nicely, going 6 for 18.
Rangers have their infield in.
Strike one to Taylor, who went 1 for 4 last night. Rangers come in with a 4-6 record. Mariners at 3-8.
Motter with 6 hits, 5 of them for extra base hits, 4 doubles and a homer.
1-1 to count. He's punished everything middle in. Battling and drawn in infield. 1-1 pitch. Oakroyd blocks it. 2 balls, 1 strike. Motter battling Andrew Cashner, trying to get the Mariners on the board here. A 2-1 count. Way outside. Cashner started his career with the Cubs, as you look at Danny Valencia on deck. Started with the Cubs back in 2010, first time in the big leagues. 3-1 pitch. Taken for strike. Cashner went from the Cubs to the Padres. Was with the Padres for a pretty good run from 2012 into last season, then pitched 12 games with Miami. 3-2 pitch. And walked him. Runners at the corners. Good at bat by Taylor Motter. Coming up tomorrow, CenturyLink, what's next? And a good matchup. Cole Hamels, 10 starts against the Mariners, 5-3 with a 5.09 ERA against Sashi Iwakuma, 5-2 against Texas here at Safeco Field, 9-6 overall. A couple of guys that know what they're doing.
You see by the ERAs they have so far this year, both of them are pitching well.
Valencia hitting just a .32, can only go up. Danny O for his last 6, just 5 for 38.
Right now he just needs to get a pitch up in the zone if he can. Try to get the ball in the air so he can at least pick up the runner at third.
He's got service and he's getting pitches to hit. He's just not hitting them. One to count.
See Cashner, that fastball right at the bottom of the strike zone. He's trying to get a ground ball, trying to get him to hit into the double play. Big hole on the right side of the infield. Odor playing towards the middle of the diamond.
Motter back safely. Mariners threatening here, 1 out, runners at the corners. Broken bat ground ball. Andrews to Odor for 1. Got him. Ay. James Paxton coming back out. Double play. Turns the Mariners away. Big Pax looking good through 2. In the great state of Alaska. Thank you for rooting on the Seattle Mariners. All of us here at Root Sports and the Mariners appreciate your support. This is what I was looking forward to the map. Where are we? Where are we going? There it is. I can see Alaska from here. Ryan Rua off to a slow start, 2 for 13. This kid was impressive a few times. We saw him last year and runs well. He's got a little bit of pop. Playing first base tonight. Mitch Moreland has moved on to Boston.
Seen Rua play the outfield along with first base.
The other thing different from last year at this time, Prince Fielder had to retire because of medical issues, which is a shame. Good guy and a heck of a player. Bottom third of the order. Rua, Joey Gallo, and Delano DeShields. Swing and a miss. Paxton with his second strikeout.
Through the first 2 starts, we're used to seeing him pitch inside, but today he's going with an elevated fastball. This one at 94, right at the top of the strike zone. You can see above the belt. Tough to get to that pitch with the velocity that James has.
He's got to be tough to pick up too, right? I mean, he's got the glove in your face. He's got the leg kick. He's coming from 3/4.
3/4 is a big part of it. You can see him get his arm back behind his back. You can almost read his number when you're sitting at home plate. And so, yes, it's difficult.
Joey Gallo 1 for 3, had a double last night.
I think the other thing with James too is because he's not in a hurry, and it seems that it's very little effort into him throwing the baseball, but yet it gets there at 97 miles an hour. I think for a hitter it's tough on your timing.
2-1 to Gallo, facing Paxton for the first time. Adrian Beltre out, right calf issue, that slow and healing. 2-1. Beltre participating in pregame warm-ups, throwing, but he's on the DL and he has no idea when he's coming back.
It's good to see Gene Segura out taking ground balls today.
Oh man, shame to see him put on a shelf at 313. Ooh, Zunino thought he had one.
Maybe he should have. Looked like a perfect pitch on the outside corner.
Gallo's got insane power, so he's got to be careful. Strike 3, Gavin. Back-to-back Ks, 3 for the game already as we play here in the third. April 15th marks Jackie Robinson's historic MLB debut. Robinson's courage, trials, and triumphs blazed the trail for America. Join the Mariners in MLB in commemorating Jackie Robinson Day. Go to MLBcommunity.org to learn more. And Tricky made one heck of a decision to bring in Jackie Robinson, not only because he wanted to help the team, but economics. Wanted to prove that ball club, and they did. Jackie Robinson and the Dodgers won the pennant in 47, then they won it again 49, 52, 53, 55, and 56.
Did you see a picture of the statue that they put out front of Dodger Stadium?
You know, I missed it, but what I was on radio, and what I did see was some of the presentation of the people who were there. Mrs. Robinson, Sharon Robinson, David Robinson, and Mr. Koufax looked as elegant as ever. Ditto Don Newcomb.
That was great.
And Nuke's coming up on 90. Sandy's about 80, 81. They had a good day, and it's a little stunning that here it is 2017, they're just not putting a statue up of Jackie Robinson, but hey, better late than never.
And when you see it, I think you'll be happy with it.
I think it's the one I heard. It was one him sliding home against Yogi.
It turned out great.
Somewhere in the great beyond, Yogi and Jackie are still arguing. I was safe. No, you weren't. I got you. Yogi maintained for years and years that he was out. Stealing home, and what was that, the 55 World Series. Well, 2 strikes here to DeShields. Jeff Bannister made a point today. I got my 42 cap on. He says we need to retire 21. I said indeed. We're given all the Latin American players that we have in baseball, and they absolutely revere Roberto Clemente for what he did as an Hispanic baseball player when he broke in the 50s in Pittsburgh. Dodgers tried to hide him, And at what we now know as a Rule 5, the Pirates are able, hey, that kid's pretty good, let's pick him. And that's how they got him. So the Pirates almost, I mean, the Dodgers almost had Rafael Clemente to add to that stellar group that they had back in the mid-50s, the Boys of Summer. Jeff grew up in the Pittsburgh organization. He knows about the impact of Mr. Clemente in Pittsburgh. Back by DeShields. And that's another one of those better late than never. He retired in 21. He talked to the last players. Remember Goody, Frank Gutierrez. Big fan of Mr. Clemente, even though he never saw him play. Carlos Beltran. 3-2 to DeShields. Strike 3 call. Got him. Came to side. Nicely done. Big Pax through 3. Has 4 Ks, and he is overpowering. Find a local agent at safeco.com. Do more. By your local Toyota dealers. For all Toyota offers, go to buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places. And by Echo Outdoor Power Equipment. The tulips, absolutely, positively gorgeous. As we make our way, here we are in the middle of April. There's Martin leading things off. 0 for his last 9, just 3 for 36.
Mariners definitely need to get him going in the right direction.
Well, Scott Service didn't mess around. He said, listen, I made those mechanical adjustments. He needs to take advantage of the opportunity. I have more options this year than I had last year in center field. Cashner with a walk. Giving up a double to Cruz, and that's it. Three and 1 to Leonis. First time he's facing Cashner. He's got Zunino behind him, followed by Gerard Dyson. Infield straight up for him. 3-1. Counts the foul past Casey Candaele. Casey very stoic down there. Didn't even move. I got a foul ball coming near me. I'm gonna move one way. The Case.
He has more practice than you do.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
3-2. Right field, Mazara takes care of it. One away here in the 3rd. The Orchid card is all you need to ride the Sounder train. Link light rail, buses, ferries, and streetcars. Learn more at getorcasmart.com. Westlake Mall. Easy traffic day. We're in a hubbub of the 9 to 5. It's a lot more congested than that. See Mike Zunino can get off the schneid. 0 for 3 yesterday, left 5 men on.
Snapped a 6-game hitting streak for Mike for his first home run.
Hit hard, fair ball. There we go. Off the sideboard, Mike digging 4-2. He stutter stepped. He's in trouble, but the throw's wide. A double. The Shields with a good throw might have nailed him. Terrible throw. Zunino will take it. 2-bagger, his second of the season.
Mariners being aggressive on the bases. We saw Nelson Cruz tag up at second. Mazara with a great throwing arm, but his throw was wide of the bag, so Cruz was able to get in. And now Mike, after snapping a 6-game hitting streak last night, comes right back, starts a new one tonight with a double right down the line and hustling the all way.
I like the way he shifted gears. A little bit different shift of gears than Dyson, but a good one for a catcher. You know, he came around, heck, I'm going to go for it.
I think he would agree with you, a little different.
There's Gerard, bunt, attempt, strike 1. Like that ball one. That right-handed gone up. Flied out to center. Start the home first. Tyson at 7 for 37. See if we pick up a run here. Going back is Andrews. 2 away. Well, let's see if Haniger can pick it up with 2 outs.
Mitch grounded out to third his first time up. Had the big hit last night right off the top of the wall. Drove in a run. Ended up being the difference in the game as the Mariners won 2-1.
His numbers starting tonight: 545 slugging percentage, 385 on base. Yeah, he struck out 14 times, but leads the club in runs, hits, total bases, and doubles and home runs. Don't you wish you could win all trades like that?
You do.
He and Segura have been a fabulous package.
You had a proven player in Segura, leading the National League in hits last year with 30 stolen bases for him. Real key was what Mitch was going to do.
Yeah.
And he's off to a great start.
Nino at second with the Mariners' second hit. Haniger's got a 1-1 count.
Mariners so far 0 for 3 runners in scoring position tonight.
Running away from him. Ball and 2 strikes. Boy, good crowd out in the pen. Boy, it looked like they're about 20 deep out there. Bleachers in good shape. 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 call. Their strikeout for Cashner. Runner stranded at second. To the 4th we go. Scoreless in Seattle. start for James Paxton. Struck out the side in the third. He's got 4 Ks already. Good high heat. Can't catch up to it, but try and rule it. Gallo takes a call, 3rd strike. And so does DeShields. So he strikes out the side in the 3rd. Looking good. Has not given up a hit. Only 1 base runner. He walked Gomez to open up the ball game, but then got a double play to erase him. Top of the order. Here's Gomez again. Top 4. Off-speed pitch hit foul. Gomez 2 for 7 against James Paxton. Gomez with 7 hits. He's got 3 home runs and 2 doubles. One. Tell you what, Zunino, I know our audio, Lee and the boys do a great job with audio, but that glove is popping.
Usually is going to be the case with James on the mound. His average fastball 96 miles an hour. Times he'll hit 99. We've seen him hit 100.
Upstairs missed. Full count. Walk Gomez in a 3-2 pitch to open up the ball game. It's his 3rd 3-ball count. Payoff. Foul back.
Every now and then with James, you can see him reach back for a little bit more, and that was the case on that last fastball. 3-2. And to get it inside, 97 miles an hour.
Pitch to Gomez. Spoiled it. About an hour or so ago, maybe a little bit more, Houston beat Oakland 10-6. Angels bottom 7 right now, tied at 2-2 at Kansas City. One more time at 3-2. Swing! And Zunino holds on to the foul tip. That's 5 strikeouts, 4 consecutive strikeouts, and 5 of the last 3, 6, 7 batters.
Well, again, just reaches back and throws the fastball right by him. Fastball down the middle. You mentioned that Houston score and winning 10-6. I think Houston was getting no hit through 6 innings.
Correct. Combined, it was a combined no-no too. Elvis Andrus, the shortstop. Breaking ball for a strike. Punches this one right field. Haniger backing up. 2 away. 2 outs here in the 4th. Mariners welcome back Ichiro as he and the Miami Marlins make a rare trip to Safeco Field starting Monday. Gets 3-game series, including a Wednesday afternoon matinee when you visit Mariners.com for tickets. Quick 2 outs here in the 4th. See Paxton at 55 pitches, 2 outs here in the 4th frame. No more Mazzara. Grounded out to Seager at 3rd. They get the shift on against him again.
55 pitches, 37 strikes for James. Now faced 12 batters, 9 first pitch strikes, and this is something that we've seen from him this year, working ahead of hitters. Starts to get that curveball working along with the good fastball. It's difficult for any lineup.
Paxton with 5 Ks as we play here in the 4th. His career best is 10. Done it twice. Last time June 6th last year against Cleveland. Potter with the backhand right on the spot. 1, 2, 3. Go the Rangers in the 6th. They shut him out and he's no hit him through 4. Now, time for a Geico, this date in Major League history back in '09. Second time around for Ken Griffey Jr. here with the Mariners. He hits home run number 400 as they beat the Angels by the count of 11-3. Great to see Jr. here yesterday. His statue unveiled outside at the corner of Edgar and Dave, right behind home plate. Here in Seattle, we're getting a fabulous pitching performance by James Paxton. And Cashner hadn't been too shabby either. 2-hit shutout going. Updated numbers. Wow. On Jackie Robinson Day, that's some serious productivity. That's in 12 games, named after Mr. Robinson. Hits this one on the butt, but right to Odor.
Mariners had a couple of opportunities, one in the second, two in the third. A leadoff double by Nelson Cruz, being stranded, and then a one-out double by Mike Zunino, the same. Speaking of Nelson Cruz, his double was right down the left field line.
And Gallo just took a step to his right, maybe covered it up a little bit.
Well, the exit velocity was 112, so you're on your toes.
Back one to Nelly. Now 2 for 4 against Cashner. Get away from him. 1-1. Tight game last night. Mariners won it 2-1. They needed it. Coming off that tough loss in the finale against Houston. They had a 5-0 lead and let it go. Cashner in his Texas debut. Upper right bicep soreness. Diagnosed in early March. He's 3-1 to Nelson Cruz.
You see all those fastballs just off the outside corner. Being very careful with them.
Cruz with his first homer of this season. He muscled one about 415 feet away last night, just to the right of the 4-1 mark. He walks here with 1 out. Second walk by Cashner. They make your voice heard. Nominate your favorite plays of the week by tweeting us using the hashtag RootFanFave each month. One lucky fan's going to win a Coors Light mini fridge just for participating. For official rules, visit rootsports.com. There's Seager. Popped up, out of play. Flied out to right first time. Two of the teams we're going to see next on a road trip. Cleveland and Detroit. Cleveland wins at 13-6 in Cleveland. Kyle swings through. Corey Kluber gets his first win. Beats Verlander. What a matchup that was. Both are 1-1.
Cashner in his first start, he's had pretty good command of his fastball. It looks like he's starting to get a feel for his changeup.
Hit the other way, foul past Maniacta. Mariners had Cruz aboard, a leadoff double in the second. Couldn't bring him home. He tagged and went to third on a fly ball by Seager, but a double play into the inning. Cruz is the first runner since a walk to Mata in that second inning. There's Odor, flip to Andrus, and a double play. 4-6-3. New statues this week. Mr. Robinson, Mr. Griffey, and of course the one that we had here, the first one here in Seattle, is the Hall of Famer Dave Niehaus. We go to the fifth. Dave Valley, your thoughts?
Well, I tell you, coming into this ball game after his first two outings, you're wondering, can he get any better? Well, I think he's answering that question here this evening. Yes, he can. He is absolutely outstanding tonight, overpowering another good hitting offense that we saw him overpower Houston 2 games in a row, and now here tonight against the Texas Rangers. But he's had a great fastball. He's got that good sweeping curveball, and I love the fact that he is not afraid to pitch into right-handers. I think that's what keeps those guys honest.
As they go through the second and third time around, Val, you as a catcher, what would you try to be calling? Would you change anything or stick with what you've started here?
Until the other team starts to make adjustments, and you'll start to see that with the way they're swinging at certain pitches, until they're proving to me that they can do something with what he's throwing right now, I stick with the same game plan.
I think one of the things that I've seen from Pax tonight, Val, a little bit different than maybe when he pitched against Houston the other 2 times this year, is he's throwing the high fastball, the elevated fastball a little bit more tonight, and throwing his curveball for more strikes as opposed to trying to just bounce it and make him chase it.
Yeah, I think we've seen the strategy of the Mariners staff. I think they're trying to get a lot more strikeouts with that pitch up across the top of the strike zone. I always like that pitch. For some of the fans that have been around a while, Mark Langston, when he first got to the big leagues back in '84, '85, '86, got a lot of strikeouts with a 90-mile-an-hour fastball just above the strike zone, middle of the plate. Tough pitch for guys to lay off, and if they do swing at it, that's what ends up happening. Just a nice high pop-up to the outfield.
All right, Val, we'll catch you on the post game presented by Alaska Airlines. Mariners post game presented by Alaska Airlines coming up after the 27th out. 1 down here in the 5th. Brings up Rougned Odor. First pitch swinging, flied out to left. In a row retired here. Nice work. Shift is on with Cano in right center and short right field. Motter behind the bag, shading right side. Good pitch. 1-1.
You get geared up, guessing fastball, and he drops a slider on you. Take a look at the swing by Odor out in front of it. Again, 90 running away from him.
Nasty.
Then he comes back with a curveball.
Ball 2 strikes. Did well to get a piece of that. Rougned Odor, career best last year, 271, 33 homers, 88 runs batted in. 4th year with the Rangers. 1-2. Easy play, Martin. This is the middle portion of the homestand as we take a look at the Mariners calendar, brought to you by Mattress Firm. We'll wrap up the homestand with 3 games with the Miami Marlins and then head out to Oakland for 4. Day off in Detroit, 3 there and 3 in Cleveland. Come back early May. It'll be the Angels coming to town, and Texas will be right behind them. Lucroy grounded out the first. Well, you thought you liked Paxton last time against Houston, huh? 7 innings of 4-hit shutout ball. Here he is, 5 innings of no-hit ball against the Texas Rangers. What a performance. 5 here at Safeco Field. Time for a Lexus pitching matchup. Andrew Cashner in his Texas Ranger debut has not been too shabby either, giving up no runs on 2 hits, but Paxton's been sensational. Here we go in the 5th. Taylor Motter walked his first time. Double by Cruz, double by Zunino, the only offense thus far.
For Cashner so far, his fastball has been 89 to 92 miles an hour. For the right-handers, it's been a fastball slider combination. The lefties, he's using his changeup a little bit more.
Motter, Valencia, and Martin 6, 7, and 8 in the order against Andrew Cashner, native of Conroe, Texas. First native-born Texan to start for the Rangers since Jason Jennings of Mesquite. Made 6 starts back in 2008. 3-1. There's a strike. Danny Valencia on deck. Strike 3 called. Second K, both looking on the ledger of Andrew Cashner. 1 away here in the 6th. Time now for today's T-Mobile Unlimited Baseball Break. SunTrust Park in Atlanta just opened Friday. Braves beat the Padres 5-2. Ceremonial first pitch, the hammer. Mr. Henry Aaron. Julio Teheran, the first pitch. Ender Inciarte, the first hit, the first ribby. Nick Markakis scored Inciarte in the first home run by Inciarte. Mariners will visit Atlanta in August. That'll be part of the great humidity tour of the month of August. Long run Mazara, so make a catch on this last year. That'll be a 2-bagger here for Danny Valencia. And he's going to motor for 3. Here's the throw by Odor to third. It is not in time. A triple for Danny Valencia, his first as a Mariner, and it breaks it 0 for 7 for Danny. Going for the gusto.
Well, after Cashner missed with the first pitch, he comes back with a fastball. It's in the middle of the plate, inside out swing down the line. Mazara was playing over towards right center field, hits the cut of the grass, and as soon as it goes down into that corner, Danny decided he was going to go for 3.
Good for Danny Valencia. Positive result on a ball put in play. Martin looking to do likewise.
We'll take a look at this. He catches the foot of Gallo, but still able to get his toe on the bag.
Kept his fingertips on as well. Second time the Rangers brought in their infield. There's Martin. It's interesting looking at Elvis Andrus looking into the dugout, signaling, "Hey, Martin, hey, we played with Martin. He may bunt. Where do you want me to play?" Martin fly to right his first time. 1-0 pitch. Broken bat. Brewer will take it. Cat and mouse here, so go back. Bat went farther than the ball. Tough break. 2 outs.
Well, the Mariners have had a runner on third with 1 out, and a couple of times right off the end of the bat. Looked like another changeup off the end of the bat. We need a clutch base hit now with 2 outs. Mike Zunino stepping in.
Mike with a double down the left field line. Both pitchers stingy. The run's going to be worth weight in gold here tonight. Mike now 2 for 3 against Cashner. And a line drive right at Andrews. Threat dies. We go to the 6th. Bunch of zeros up on that scoreboard.
Celebrating Easter tomorrow. You're busy tonight dyeing those Easter eggs. I get it. This is clever, though. The hashtag is where I root, and there it is, right across the eggs from Laurel, Montana. That is clever. Justin, thanks so much for sending that one in. And then Jake has got a lefty and a righty golfer on his hands. I like this. Rooting for the Mariners. The hashtag is where I root, presented by Alaska Airlines. And Patrick was here during BP, off to a great start. That means he got to see our batting practice show. The hashtag is where I root, presented by Alaska Airlines. Guys.
All right, Angie, thank you very much. High fly ball left field. No problem for Dyson. This off the bat of Ryan Rua. One away here in the 6th.
And James now 71 pitches, 50 strikes. 16 batters, 12 first pitch strikes. Very good command of the strike zone tonight. Fastball's topped out at 97 miles an hour. Basically used a fastball curveball combination. Mixed in a couple of sliders and a changeup. But for the most part, fastball curveball.
Joey Gallo looked at a called 3rd strike in the 3rd. Power swing comes up empty. Seager relocates to a shortstop position with Motter and Cano on the right side. Cano in short right field. Paxton 1-1 to Gallo. 2-1. Outfield shading Gallo towards the left. 2-1 pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Backs with 5 strikeouts tonight, 1 walk. 2-2 pitch. Right to full count, 1 out, nobody on, 6th inning. Delano DeShields on deck. 3-2 pitch. Smoked. Right field. Gallo digging hard, thinking 2. Here's Haniger with the throw. It will not be in time. Joey Gallo with a double last night, a double here with 1 out in the 6th, breaks up the no-no.
Well, a 3-2 count. James ended up challenging him. Like a pretty good fastball, probably right in the middle of the plate. Didn't want to walk him. That's exactly where it was. So he hits it right through the shift.
And to run of 15 consecutive batters retired by James Paxton. There's Delano DeShields, struck out looking on a 3-2 pitch, ended the third inning. DeShields playing in just his 5th game. He's 0 for 7 counting his first at bat. Wind blowing from left to right here at Safeco Field tonight. Chop foul. The Rangers will be right back here 3 weeks from now. Mariners return. We'll play the Angels for 3 and Rangers for 3. Brief homestand. Going for third. Throw to third. Got him.
They're going to take a look at it.
Third base umpire tonight's Manny Gonzalez.
Gallo thought he had his hand in there on time. And it's hard to tell when his fingers touch the bag and when Kyle puts the tag on his forearm.
Jeff Bannister says, boys, take a look at it.
Well, the good news for the Mariners is he was originally called out. Take another look, see, tags him right about the elbow. Look at if his hand was stuck in the ground a little bit as he was making his dive. There's another look.
See what they have to say.
Manny Gonzalez is right on top of the play.
Zunino reacted quickly. Boy, this is a long stand around, isn't it?
Well, it's a big play in the ball game right now, and again, he was originally called out. Will certainly favor the Mariners. We'll see what happens. I haven't seen anything to change that. The Mariners struggling to score runs tonight. It's a big play. Just 1 out here in the 6th.
Man, we've had multiple looks. This game had a real nice rhythm to it, didn't it? Darn.
Well, James now at 80 pitches, 55 strikes. But very good fastball command again, and tonight he's been using his curveball, able to throw it for strikes. First couple of outings we saw him pitch inside a lot and then bounce the curveball, but tonight he's been able to throw the curveball for strikes.
Past 3 minutes here. Man, oh man. Finally.
Maybe we get third on the wild pitch.
Gallo at third now. 1-2 count to DeShields with one out.
And the Mariners will bring their infield in with the one out. Good news is James has a couple of strikes on the hitter, so we'll see if he can put them away. He wants the fastball in.
2 minutes 55 seconds on that replay. 1-2 pitch missed.
Wow.
And Paxton had to go more than 4 minutes between pitches. Two and two. Fights it off. Two and two. Swing and miss. Got him. Big out. Go to first. Complete it. There's two away. Strikeout number 6 for Paxton.
Smart sequence by Zunino. A couple of fastballs in on his hand, and he comes back with a slider and buries it at his foot. 90 miles an hour, so as he swings right over the top of it.
There's Carlos Gomez. A walk and a strikeout. The 0-1. But popped up. Seager's going to have a play. Needed that. We'll take it. No score here at Safeco Field.
You have to pay for the next driving range if you lose.
Brought to you by Virginia Mason Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Buy Steel. To find your local Steel dealer, visit steeldealers.com. By Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more in car insurance. And by Primera Blue Cross, your hometown health plan for 84 years. Hello to everybody out in Edgar's. Check swing there by Dyson. Quick one out. Top of the order here for the Mariners. Mariners had a triple, a one-out triple, 5th inning by Valencia. Couldn't score him. They had a leadoff double by Cruz in the 2nd. Couldn't score him. He went to 3rd on a long fly ball to right field by Seager. And then the Rangers were just turned away. A double and a wild pitch got Gallo to 3rd. They couldn't score him. There's Mitch Haniger, ground out to third and strikeout looking.
4 total hits in the game. It's been a great pitching matchup. The Mariners with 3 of the 4 hits, all of them doubles. And Cashner's been able to work his way out of it. Fastball right around 90 to 92 miles an hour with a slider and a changeup. Missed with that slider.
Good count for Mitch, 2-0. Cashner with a career record of 31 and 53, a 3.89 ERA. Sharply hit off the glove of Andrews. Base runner for the Mariners. That'll be a base hit.
He's going to get a fastball out over the plate, probably on the outside corner. A lot of top spin on it.
Another hit from Mitch Haniger. It's hitting streak in 9 games now. Robbie Cano 2 groundouts tonight. Base hit will extend his streak to 5. 4th hit for the Mariners, just 1 for Texas. First pitch to Robbie. Back with a dive is Haniger. On the button, eats up Andrus and flips high and wide. Door, everybody's safe.
Well, Robinson Cano hits this ball right on the button. And typically with Andrus, this would be an easy double play because Robbie hit it so hard, but he can't handle it. In and out of his glove, and then he'd pick it up barehanded and throw it high to Odor, who tried to barehand it. Nice break for the Mariners.
Take it. Fielder's choice. Cano, E6 allows Haniger to be safe at second. 1 out, and it sets up nicely for Nelson Cruz.
We mentioned first start for Cashner on the year. You have to wonder where his pitch count is. Doug Brocail, the pitching coach, having a conversation with him. Alex Claudio, the left-hander, getting loose in the pen for Texas.
Well, number 42's out there helping him out. I thought it was Sam Dyson, but Sam's going to be doing the closing. So I think it might be Mike Hochschild. I believe that's who it is.
Yeah.
Jackie Robinson Day, everybody in baseball wearing 42. Opportunity here for Nelson Cruz. First homer last night. Ball 1. Another Mariners scoring threat.
0 for 6 tonight with runners in scoring position.
Entering today, $155 runners in scoring position, batting average 1-0. Way outside, 2-0. He's got a 3-0 count.
They didn't want to give in to him 2-0. Threw him a slider. Nelson always has the green light.
Hopefully this is a big action pitch for the Mariners. 3-0. Tried to make it happen. 3-1 to Nelly. 2 on, 1 out. Walked in, bases loaded. Opportunity for Kyle Seager. Well, opportunities don't get much richer than this.
Mentioned that they had the left-hander going in the bullpen, but it looks like Bannister is going to stay with the starter.
Kyle is 3 for 10 with a homer against Andrew Cashner. First pitch to Kyle. Takes for strike.
There's the changeup again. He's used the changeup to the left-handers. That one a perfect pitch on the corner at the knees. 85 miles an hour.
Crowd ready to erupt here at Safeco Field. Scoreless ball game. 0-1 pitch. Bases loaded. 1-1.
Third time in the game that the Mariners have had a runner at third with 1 out. See what Kyle has done over the last 4 games.
Long look. Here we go. 1-1. In tight. 2 balls. 1 strike. Seager on this young season. 167 batting average. Runners in scoring positions. Driven in 5. Outfield deep. Mariners looking for a breakthrough hit. Ball 3. Oh man, he's got to throw him a strike.
Throwing him 1 fastball, and that was the one that was inside above the letters. The other 3 pitches all changeups away from him.
Make it happen, Captain. (3-1) to Kyle Seager. Good rip.
Well, Kyle's going to get a fastball out over the plate. 93 miles an hour. Just a little bit late on it.
Taking a walk behind the mound after the conference. Jonathan Lucroy. This is a big pitch here. Bases loaded, 1 out. Seager still looking for the first home run of the season. Here comes a 3-2 pitch. Base hit right field. Scoring is Haniger. Right behind him. Here comes Cano at the plate. There is no play at the plate. Kyle Seager delivers, and the Mariners have a 2-0 lead. That's what they were looking for.
Well, with the way that James is throwing the baseball tonight, you had to come away with something here in the 6th inning. Kyle delivers. Looks like it's a changeup. I think it's a changeup down out of the strike zone, but Kyle stays with it. It is the changeup. You can see the circle grip right there. It's going to be a changeup down, and Kyle stays with it. Head goes right to the baseball. Doesn't pull off of it, and drives it through the right side of the infield.
Right on time. Opportunity was there. A little cha-ching right here. 2-0 Mariners.
Maniac to being aggressive at third as he sends all the way around to score.
Well, Kyle Seager extends his hitting streak to 5 ball games, gives him 7 RBIs. More importantly, a 2-0 Mariner lead here in the 6th. debut of Andrew Cashner. Kyle Seager with a big 2-run single with the bases loaded. 2-0 Mariners. Here's a look at what Cashner did today.
5 1/3, 5 hits, 2 runs. Only one of them was earned. He had 3 walks, couple strikeouts. He threw 85 pitches. Mike Hochschild will take over. Just his 3rd appearance on the year. 3 innings, 3 strikeouts, and a walk. He's given up a home run.
Taylor Motter with 1 out, runners at first and second. Cruz at second, Seager at first. 2-0 Mariners in the 6th.
For Hochschild, good fastball at 92 miles an hour, has a slider, curve, and change.
First pitch strike.
For the right-handed hitters, he will use his fastball and his slider for the most part, then mix in a split.
Hochschild, born in Dayton, Ohio, lives in Beaver Creek, Ohio. 27 years old, 6'2", 227. 0-1 pitch to Motter. Driven deep to left. Plenty of carry. Giddy up. Gone. A 3-run homer. Taylor Motter. 5-0 Mariners.
And things in this game have changed quickly. For Taylor Motter, his 2nd home run. 3-run homer for him. So the Mariners up now 5-0, and this looks like a breaking ball. This slider right in the middle of the plate. Bell tie, middle of the plate. He gives it a pretty good ride. Hits it to the back of the bullpen. Again, his 2nd home run on the year.
Big offensive explosion here in the 6th. Danny Valencia, last time up, tripled into the right field corner, breaking it 0 for 7. Taylor Motter, 5 RBIs now, 2 home runs, got it on an 0-1 pitch, 423 feet. And exit velo Mike at 102.
Ended up the stairs in the back of the bullpen.
Impressive. And Danny victimized by a breaking ball away. That's out number 2. I'm told we have another epic performance. It's the difference in the game, our Columbia Bank difference in the game. It's coming. It's coming. That's pretty good. Get a little flip.
Looked like Robbie encouraged him a little
right.
bit.
Get the flow going, son. There's Martin. He looks at ball 1. Boy, what an inning after a couple of threats had gone by the wayside. This one goes the other way down the line. It's got a chance. That is a fair ball. Martin needed it. Lyones with a 2-out double. That breaks an 0 for 11 for him. Take a look at our Delta Airlines keep climbing standing. This is what the West looks like as we speak. Mariners looking for win number 4.
Houston wins today. They beat Oakland. Oakland had been ahead in that game, and Houston scored a bunch of runs late to win it.
So Zunino. Keep it moving.
Like with a double in the game. 1 for 2, a double, and lined out to the shortstop.
Bounce foul. Pitch here to Zunino. Martin, good speed. He's at second. 2 outs. Inside missed. 1-1. Kyle Seager. 3-2 pitch. 2-run single right field. 3-run homer by Motter followed. outside. Good backhand by Lundqvist. Beneficiary, Mr. Paxton. One hit shutout working.
He's had a long rest in the dugout. Mike is the 8th hitter in the inning.
2-1 to Mike Z. Takes a strike. 2-2. Two strikes. Did not go as they checked with Mark Carlson at first. Mike's worked the full count. Dyson on deck. Be his second time around here in the 6th if Zunino can keep it going. Time call. Three-two pitch. Strike 3 call. Great inning. 5 runs on 4 hits, an error and a man left. Mariners have blown it open here. Taylor Motter with his 2nd home run. That's a 3-run shot, no doubt about it. Mariners with the big lead now at 5-0 as we go to the 7th. Yeah, flip that hair.
Yes, okay, the no-hitter is broken up for James Paxton, but he's still throwing a fantastic game, and they are rooting for him up in the Great White North. Greg sends this one in. Watch a Canadian boy throw gas from a very snowy Edmonton, Alberta. The hashtag is Where I Root, presented by Alaska Airlines. Guys.
All right, Angie, thank you very much. James Paxton now staked to a 5-0 lead. He's got 2, 3, 4 in the order. Andrews, Mazzara, and Napoli.
And this game changed quickly. Over the course of 3 pitches, the Mariners scored 5 runs.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
He's been able to throw his curveball for a strike consistently tonight. Had a good fastball. Again, he's topped out at 97 miles an hour.
1 walk, 6 strikeouts for James Paxton. Ahead of Andrews, who's 0 for 2. Cano's got it. One down here in the 7th. King Felix is going to take the mound to face former teammate Ichiro and the Marlins next Wednesday afternoon. Special 12:40 start time. Tickets are only $30 and include a K card and the new 2017 Kings Court tee. Visit Mariners.com/Felix for tickets. There is the king.
He was really good last night.
Well done last night. You bet. 7 1/3, 6 hits, 1 run, no walks, 3 strikeouts, pitched to contact really well. A lot of good things. I think that was first victory of the season. ERA at 2.95. Here's Mazara. Stops on foul. And the guy I was trying to think of last time he was up, and I drew a blank. I had to go to Rick Riz to find out it was Tony Batista had that wide open stance like that. A couple of ground outs tonight, 0 for 2. And a third ground out. Cano gets him. How about the efficiency of Paxton?
Right now he's at 92 pitches, 64 strikes. He can retire Napoli, probably get one more inning out of him. His last outing he threw 104 pitches.
First 2 times he's faced Houston. First time he went 6 innings, 100 pitches. 2 hits, no runs. So this is his 3rd outing. He's given up just 7 hits. Napoli a strikeout and a fly to right.
Still has the good fastball, 96 on that last fastball.
Wind has died down here at Safeco Field. It's pretty briskly blowing left to right about a half hour out, 45 minutes ago. Paxton, 2-1 count here to Napoli. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2 the count. Going for the put away here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. That'll stay in the yard. Nice job by Paxton. 7 strong, 1-hit innings. Outstanding work. 5-0 Mariners as we go to the home 7th. Big Pax been a big star here tonight at Safeco Field. You can stretch your imagination like never before. Play today. Score here in the middle game of a 3-game set. Mariners lead the Rangers 5-0 with a huge 6th inning. Let's check in with Angie Mente.
All right, guys, thanks so much. Safeco Field, a fantastic place to come and celebrate no matter what you are here to celebrate, but especially if you're turning 16 at the game for Callie's 16th birthday. Happy birthday. And she got a foul ball in the first inning on top of that. And Christy is here tonight. Not only is it Jackie Robinson Day, but it's also the Armed Forces game. Thank you so much, Mike, for your service. And we thank you as well. The hashtag is Where I Root, and it's presented by Alaska Airlines. Guys, back upstairs to you.
All right, Angie, thank you very much. Jarrod Dyson. Going to see him back-to-back innings. 9 men to the plate, 5 runs on 4 hits, and there and 1 man left as the Mariners blow it open in the 6th. Coming up tomorrow, outstanding pitching matchup. Veterans Cole Hamels against Hisashi Iwakuma. Hamels 5-3 career against the Mariners. Iwakuma 9-6 career against Texas. 5-2 here at Safeco Field. Hamels got a no decision, pitched well in his last outing. And Kuma at 1-1. Hey everybody, RBI Baseball 2017 returns with fast-paced pick up and play MLB action packed with all your favorite MLB teams, players, ballparks, and much more. Get RBI Baseball today for Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and mobile devices. Learn more at RBIGame.com. Delighted to have you with us, everybody, here at Safeco Field. Dave Sims, Mike Blowers, and Root Sports crew. Mariners trying to get their 4th win. Waiting for the TV rejoin clock to count down. Boys, we're ready in a hurry. Mike Hochschild continues on here for Texas. First pitch to Dyson, in there for a strike. Jarrod is popped to center, popped to short, grounded back to the pitcher. Ooh, that hit him. Sounded like he got foot. It did.
That never feels good, but especially on a cool evening.
That's how he makes a living, with his feet.
It's like a slider.
3rd time he's been hit already. This is only game number 12. Go steal second, right?
That's it.
Still trying to shake it off. Good crowd, 34,927 on hand here tonight. We'll bring up Mitch Haniger. Hard hit ball off the glove of shortstop Elvis Andrus last time up. He's 1 for 3. Hitting streak extended to 9 ball games. Hammers it off the glove this time to the 3rd baseman Gallo. Another hit for Mitch Haniger. First 2 men have reached.
This is a pretty good swing. It's a fastball. It's going to be in off the plate. And he's able to keep it fair. A little two-seamer. Almost takes Gallo's glove off of his hand.
Again, Adrian Beltre on the DL. Calf injury, and no telling when he's going to be back. That's right from him. He doesn't know. Here's Robinson Cano. Ground out to short, ground out to second, reached on a fielder's choice. Robbie trying to extend his hitting streak to 5 ball games. Named after today's honoree, Jackie Robinson. Andrews to Odor. Over to the first baseman, Rule. 6-4-3 double play over to 3rd Dyson. That's a 3rd double play tonight. Turned by Texas.
Cano has hit into some tough luck tonight. He's hit the ball hard 3 times. Everything to show for it. Couple of walks to Nelson Cruz.
Got a double down the left field line back in the second. Ball 1. Fielding cover is very helpful. That's inside, that's outside. I like it. Jim Joyce is retired, so he's about the loudest guy we have right now that we've heard from so far in this early season. 1-1. Child on the relief of Andrew Cashner.
Well, nobody throwing in the Mariner pen, so Paxton's going to go back out and pitch the 8th inning. 96, 97 pitches so far.
That's a fine job by Lucroy. 2-1. Saved a run on that play.
Paxton a season high at 104 in his last outing.
Dyson hit by a pitch. He's at third. Mike Hochschild on the mound. His first time in the big leagues. 2-1 to Nelly. 3-1. Three consecutive plate appearances for Cruz, working a 3-ball count. 3-1, 3-2, and now 3-1. Dyson certainly has got Hochschild's attention at third base. I don't think he's going to do a Chico Ruiz, trying to steal home with Cruz at the plate, a la Chico back in 1964 with Frank Robinson at the plate.
I don't think so. Yeah, I understand, but that's a good way to get hurt. Right-handed hitter cannot see you coming down the line. If it was Kyle up there and he wanted to try, well, at least Kyle could see him.
Hey man, as hard as this guy hits the ball,
Yeah.
stay foul.
Yeah.
3-1. Full count. You're talking exit velos 110, 115 range. You do not want to mess with this. That's even with a glove, let alone being a base runner. Come on. 3-2. Off the fist, popped it up. Andrus makes the play. 7 complete. It's 5-0 Mariners, and Paxton has been fabulous. Sports is brought to you by BNSF Railway, sponsor of the BNSF Blast. By Money Tree, proud to make a donation to Mariners Care for every Mariners win. By Jack in the Box, try the Double Jack Combo for just $4.99 only at Jack in the Box. And by CenturyLink, connecting you to the power of the digital world. Good look at the Ken Griffey Jr. statue. That is a real conversation piece. It's a well done piece of work. Glad to have it right outside behind the home plate entrance. Rougned Odor leading it off here in the 8th. First time Paxton. Boy, got him in between there. First time Paxton pitching it to the 8th inning here. This is third start.
Nick Vincent getting loose in the pen. Well, James, the next pitch will be 100. 99 pitches, 69 strikes.
Yeah, Mark Zepchinski working out as well, too. Trying to heat up. Shift is on for Odor. Swing and a miss, overpowered him. 7th strikeout, 1 down here in the 8th.
Another elevated fastball at 96 miles an hour. This one right at the top of the strike zone.
That's right. A as a Canadian from Ladner, British Columbia. Mike Fez guy. That's fine work out there. Right field, right center field. Jonathan Lucroy 0 for 2, 2 groundouts. About back, I can remember the first time I think I covered some hockey games, and we got to get a couple of points in their building, eh? Paxton, no runs allowed at 20 in a 3rd innings. ERA of 0.00. 2-1. Off the fist, dropping in, fair ball. Lucroy will hold with a single. Let's check in with Andrew Menting. Second hit.
Guys, thanks. Similar to the Rangers tonight, the Houston Astros were held hitless for 6 innings, but that wasn't the storyline. Astros came back, rallied to win it 10-6, but it was Carlos Correa, their shortstop, getting blasted by a pitch in the 9th inning in his right hand. He had to leave the game. He was in a tremendous amount of pain. The good news for them is the x-rays came back negative. He just has a hand contusion, and he's going to be day to day. Dave?
Man, that hurts even hearing about that.
I saw it. Did not look good at all.
Oof. Ryan Rua just joining us. Mariners broke open a scoreless ball game after 5.5 with a 5 spot in the 6th inning. 9 men to the plate. 2-run bases loaded single by Kyle Seager and a 3-run homer Taylor Motter. Paxton, the other side of this story, has been sensational here. Had a no-no through 5. Gave up a base hit in the 6th, a double to Gallo. And now a blooper here for the 2nd hit to Lucroy.
With 2 strikes, we've seen the high fastball from him quite a bit today. That one at 96 miles an hour. Picked up a number of his strikeouts with the high fastball.
Hit well down the line. Trouble if it's fair, and hooking foul.
I think that was a curveball that he wanted to bounce. Ended up leaving it middle in, just above the knees.
Gonna pull it back with that body English. 1-2 here. Swing and a miss. Big MP8s there. That's 8 strikeouts. 2 away from his career best.
Well, after giving up the long foul ball, he comes right back with his bread and butter, 96 miles an hour, and another late swing.
Joey Gallo, dangerous long ball hitter. Missed outside. He struck out looking and doubled to right. 2 outs, and they got Cano out in short right field. Shading towards the line this time. Late swing. 1-1. Good stuff, huh? 97.
And 113 pitches into it, still throwing 97 miles an hour.
Boy, does this bode well as we move forward. 1-2 pitch to Gallo. See you later. Strikeout number 9 for James Paxton. 8 magnificent innings and a 5-0 Mariners lead. Out here, James Paxton just dominant. 8 innings, 9 strikeouts, 1 walk. Fantastic performance. Right now, we want to send you off to Jen Mueller. She's going to tell you about what's coming up on the next Mariners All Access.
That's right, Dave. We've got plenty coming your way tomorrow at noon, including reaction from Ken Griffey Jr. on his new statue. Giovanni Gallardo tells us how to throw his out pitch, the slider, and you'll get the story behind a few of your favorite Mariners jersey numbers, including tomorrow's starter, Hisashi Iwakuma. That's coming your way on a brand new edition of Mariners All Access tomorrow at noon. Dave?
All right, Jen, thank you very much. Sam Dyson takes over, and he's had a tough go early on. 2 blown saves and 2 losses in 4 games to start this season. Got an ERA. Look at that ERA.
Yeah. A 33 ERA. Opponent's hitting .579. He's given up a couple of home runs. All this happening in just 3 innings of work. Typically a pretty reliable reliever, but he's had his struggles. Fastball in the mid-90s.
That is a slow start.
Also has a changeup and a slider.
Kyle Seager. 2-run single last time up. That was in the 6th. A Seager Nation. First pitch strike. Seager 0 for 2 against Sam Dyson. Bouncing ball up the middle. Third baseman Gallo throws out. His fellow third baseman.
I'll bring up one of the hitting stars tonight, Taylor Motter. 3-run home run in his last at bat. Second home run on the season.
Back of the bullpen left field. Walk, strikeout, looking to go with the 3-run homer. Got it on an 0-1 pitch against Hochschild. First pitch that picked that the second pitch that Hochschild threw. In the Texas ninth, Rangers will have 9-1-2 coming up. Motter fouls this one off. 0-2. Well, a lot of folks predicted a breakout for James Paxton this year, and he is, boy, tonight. I thought last time out was good. 7 innings, 4-hit shutout against Texas. This was totally even more dominant against the Texas Ranger team. And hit 18 home runs. Ball 2 strikes. Really good stuff.
He changed a little bit tonight too. We saw him against Houston in both of his outings. Nothing but inside with the fastball, bounced the breaking ball up there. And tonight it was more the elevated fastball, throwing his curveball for strikes.
Odor waiting for it. Let's check in with Angie Menting.
Hey guys, coming up on Mariners postgame presented by Alaska Airlines. Of course, we're going to talk about James Paxton's dominant start to the season. Now 21 straight scoreless innings to start the year. That is the longest ever for a Mariner starter to start the year. We're also going to head inside the clubhouse for a reaction. And of course, you cannot forget about that epic hair flip. It's all ahead on Mariners postgame presented by Alaska Airlines. And Motter's hair, just like mine, guys, the natural color blonde. What are you laughing at, Dave? Why are you laughing?
That's why I wear a hat. Here's Danny Valencia. Crowded, it missed. Ball 1. Danny bounced into a double play triple to the right field corner and struck out. That triple broken 0 for 7 for Danny. His first triple as a Mariner. Bounces this one, foul. Paxton walked the first man that he faced. It was Carlos Gomez to open up the ball game, and no freebies the rest of the way. 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. Strikeouts came in bunches too. Struck out the side in the 3rd. That gave him, and then into the 4th, he had struck out 5 of 9 that he faced. Then he struck out the side in the 8th with a base hit to right mixed in. 1-1 here to Valencia. Mariners win 2-1 last night. There's Nick Vincent. See him in the 9th. He's got service, and he really liked the way his team played last night. He's going to love the way they've played here tonight, particularly in that 6th inning. 5 runs on 4 hits, 9 men to the plate.
He had opportunities earlier in the game. Just stuck with it till eventually everything broke open with a clutch base hit from Kyle Seager, driving the first 2 runs, and then the home run by Motter.
Bases loaded with 1 out. Good to see Martin get on the board too. He got a double to left. Broken 0 for 11 for him. Valencia deep to left. Going back to Shields with room to make the catch. Here we go. In search of the final 3 outs to give Paxton a win. Nick Vincent coming on. It's all Mariners 5-0. fan digging a Justin Timberlake tune here in the 9th inning. Reason to dance too, because the Mariners have a 5-0 lead, trying to get the series win here. James Paxton, adjectives, pick anyone you like. He was outstanding. 8 innings of 2-hit shutout ball.
Yeah, very good fastball tonight. I would say he was dominant tonight. You can see that fastball in the outside corner. Topped out at 98 miles an hour. Threw 114 pitches, 79 of those strikes. His career high is 118. That was back in 2014. But for James, giving up just a couple of hits tonight. 1 walk. That was it. That was all the offense that the Rangers could muster against him through 8 innings. Again, 114 pitches. I think we're going to see that more times than not with James this year, working deep into games. I think Scott Servais will let him go a little bit deeper than probably most. And there you go. 8 innings, 2 hits, did not give up a run, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts, 114 pitches, 79 of those were strikes. Nick Vincent will take over.
First pitch strike to Delino DeShields. 0 for 2, couple strikeouts, looking and swinging.
5th appearance for Nick. 5 innings, 4 strikeouts, a walk. Cut fastball. Next in a 2-seamer and a slider.
Love that emotion that Paxton showed here tonight as well, and he took a no-hitter into the 6th, 1 out in the 6th when it was broken up by Gallo with a double down the right field line. Swing and miss, 1-2.
That looked like the slider. Slider right on the outside corner.
DeShields, Gomez, and Andrews. One, two, swing and a miss. Got him. 1 down.
And an excellent cutter. Right off the outside corner. Stayed away from the whole time. It's a slider and now the cut fastball at 90.
Top of the order, Carlos Gomez walked, strikeout, tried to bunt his way on with 2 outs in the 6th with a man at 3rd, popped it up, was caught by Seager. Gomez 2 for 7 against Nick Vincent. Big pumping in a strike. Carlos. Mariners struggled big time against Texas last year. 7-12 in the season series. Opened up at Texas, went 1-2, came back to Seattle the following week and went 1 for 2. And Dae-Ho Lee prevented a sweep with a 10th inning home run. A little different story this year. 2-2, 2-1 win last night by the Mariners. Mitch Haniger, an RBI in the 7th, proved to be the difference today. 6th inning, 5 runs on 4 hits, 9 men to the plate. Swing and a miss. Nick Vincent's got 2 Ks, 2 outs, and 1 out away from victory here at Safeco Field.
And it's another cut fastball at 89 miles an hour. It's elevated, going to run to the outside corner. A strikeout for Nick.
Folks in a party atmosphere rising to their feet here. 34,927. Elvis Andrews 0 for 3, and he looks at ball 1. Dick ready, the 1-0. Things working tonight, isn't it? Cutter, good looking pitch. One pitch here. Grounded foul. 1 more strike.
And Nick has been throwing strikes. 12 pitches, 8 strikes.
Good cut fastball to go along with the slider tonight.
Vincent ready. Here comes a 1-2 to Elvis Andrus. Strike 3 call. Game over. Mariners win it. 5-0. As they win this series against the Texas Rangers. And look for the sweep tomorrow. A lot of good stuff here tonight. And you begin with James Paxton.
You have to go with James Paxton tonight. Dominant performance for him. 9 strikeouts, giving up just 2 hits overall. Kyle Seager with a big base hit, driving in a couple of runs. And Taylor Motter, his 2nd home run on the year. A 3-run homer. Mariners looking to get the sweep tomorrow with Iwakuma on the mound.
Big Kuma against Hamels tomorrow. For Mike Blowers, I'm Dave Sims. Stay with us, everybody. Time for Mariners postgame presented by Alaska Airlines with Brad Adam and Dave Valley.
Well, Dave, Mike, thank you very much. Everybody wearing 42, and we like that. We like seeing Taylor Motter hit another 3-run home run.
Skip in a step right there.
That's what happens, I guess, when you leave the yard. Another Motter pop, as we've dubbed him, I guess, on social media. 5-0, the Mariners take it. All 5 runs in that 6th inning. We'll talk about that 6th inning and how it all went wrong for the Rangers, but how everything went right for James Paxton tonight. 21 now scoreless innings. Is there another team, Val, from the state of Texas that he can pitch against? It's Astros, Rangers. They can't touch him.
Well, at this point, the way he's throwing the baseball, nobody can touch him. He's been absolutely overpowering with the fastball, with his curveball, with his slider. This guy has just been more than anyone, I think, anticipated. We thought he was going to turn the corner this year. He's done it awfully quick at the very beginning of the season.
3 fantastic starts, and the Mariners come through with the bases loaded. In the 6th inning, Kyle Seager doing the job, and he's standing by in the dugout with Jen Mueller.
But before we get to the offense, let's start with that pitching performance from James Paxton. We see the stuff. You hear the reaction from the crowd tonight. You've known James for a long time. How has he evolved as a pitcher?
You know, he's been pretty impressive. You know, the way he's been throwing the ball this year has been incredible. You know, I've got to, watch him a lot. You know, we played together in the minors, and he's always had really good stuff, but, you see him start to mix in other pitches. You see him start to, work in, out, up, down. I mean, he's phenomenal.
You also see a little more emotion from him now than you used to. Do you notice that?
He's always had some edge. He's a quiet competitor, and you start to see it come out every once in a while, and that's good. It's always great when you have get some motion out of your pitcher.
And he's rewarded with some runs tonight. The familiarity with the Rangers, does that help and just make some of those at-bats a little easier for you, because you have tormented them?
I got fortunate today. I don't know about tormenting them. They, they got a good staff. Every time you come in here that they're, it's going to be a good game. And, the show was Paxton tonight. And, I think it was a big at-bat by Nelly before me, and Motter really had a big one afterwards.
And it led to 5 runs being scored in just 3 pitches. How did the game shift after that?
We were right on the verge a couple of times. We had guys in scoring position. Weren't quite able to capitalize. Cashman threw the ball well. He's got good stuff, and he knows what he's doing. And fortunately for us, we were able to get a hold of him.
And it results in back-to-back runs. We'll let you get inside. And guys, Kyle Seager, 58 RBI against the Rangers since 2013.
Jen, thank you very much. It sounds like a lot, and it is. He hits Texas very well. Very humble, Kyle Seager, not taking any credit really for himself. But boy, that was big to come through. Bases loaded situation, and again, we'll talk about that 6th inning, how they loaded the bases against the Rangers. And boy, 1 run, Texas Rangers, the first 2 games of the series. That's some pitching, Val.
Well, we saw that last night, but tonight, to me, James Paxton was really the story of this game, and really the star of the story. We saw him in the first couple of games against the Houston Astros just absolutely dominate. He threw 13 innings of scoreless baseball. Back then, he was throwing more fastballs, curveballs out of the strike zone. But today, watch all the elevated pitches, especially the fastball above the top of the strike zone. And then he was able to throw that curveball for a strike. He keeps right-handed hitters so kind of aware of that inside fastball at 97, 98 miles an hour. He's just a tough at-bat right now, whether you're a left-handed hitter or you're a right-handed hitter. This guy's got something for you.
And you nailed your local forward keys of the game. You see James Paxton. There's some of the emotion that we're seeing. We haven't really seen that last couple of years. It's good to see. 9 punches in 8 innings. Skipper saying, thank you for making my job easy tonight. Because James just took the ball and just ran with it. Here is James, the stats, first 3 starts. He's 2-0 after the win today. Again, the Ernie, wow, a lot of zeros. 22-4 strikeout to ball ratio. Opponents hitting just $113. It's the longest scoreless inning streak by a Mariners starter to start the season. 21-0. With the way he's pitching, Val, I was thinking maybe no hitter, maybe a complete game. But
you were getting that feeling
I was getting
just because
excited,
of the
right?
swings that the Texas Rangers were taking against them. They had some bad swings today. And you were thinking, you know what, this could be a special night for James. He didn't get the no-hitter, but it still was a special night.
Very few balls hit hard, except the 1 double by Gallo there in the 2nd inning. That was really about it. James Paxton was fantastic. We'll hear from the starter hopefully tonight. He's got to be pretty excited about this, no doubt about it. Pumped up, we saw motion on the field. No doubt he'll be excited to talk about this one. And Kyle Seager excited as well. We were, because this, with a full count, well, the changeup gets just enough into right field. Lazar throwing wildly once again. Mariners up 2-0 at that point. After the Mata pop, it's 5-0. Mariners win the series, their first of the year. We're going inside the clubhouse, get some reaction from Safeco Field tonight. Mariners postgame, presented by Alaska Airlines, continues.